Hey everyone, just thought I'd give you a quick little update this evening on what we've been up to. We've had a long day today and finally got some warm weather, major heat wave the last few days, and it cooled down today, which is a perfect day to get out and get some stuff done. No bugs, nice and windy, and kind of somewhat cool. Here you can see our new garden. Where we put the greenhouse was over top of one of our existing gardens, and we were losing a lot of garden space, which we can't really afford. So with the amount of food we grow for winter, so we put in this piece last fall with cardboard, and then we put like manure over the whole thing. And then this spring we started mulching, so it was straw. And then today I went around the edge. We put plastic around the edge and just some wood chips and sawdust and stuff we had. And that'll create a nice definite edge where the grass can't grow up through. This got planted this past week. You can see that's all corn through there, and here we've got some little cabbage and I think broccoli and stuff in there, all down through here. And then over on this side, there's just some celery plants there by the looks of it. And then, so I can get through here, they're stepping on stuff. We've got squash and cucumbers on this end. Another row of squash there, I'd say. So we still have this section to plant. Not sure what's going in there exactly yet. And this is the main garden. It looks really weedy because there's sections of it didn't get tilled up well. When I put my compost on top, it kind of covered everything, so it looked fine. And then we had a friend come and help my wife plant this, and then a couple days later the grass all started coming up through. So we're kind of gonna have to wait till what gets planted gets up so that we can see where exactly to weed and till out. It'll be fine till then. We're in desperate need of rain. It's very, very dry here. Hopefully this week. I was hoping yesterday. We were calling for some storms, but we didn't get any. Hello, duckies. In the greenhouse here is pretty much about the same as last time. You see the tomatoes are really starting to pop. They're coming up through good. The peppers they haven't been in as long. They are growing, but they're just not quite as big. But they're looking good. They'll come along here. We still have quite an array of plants that we have to find a space for, probably more than what we're going to end up. These all have to go out in the soil soon. They're getting too big for in here. We planted this patch in watermelon and a few early cucumbers, but the watermelon have just taken off. Like, they've doubled in size in the last 2 days probably with the heat. I mean, they just love the heat. Yep, and there goes my watering system turned on right on the button. I can just now it drip system turned on. That's good. Had some issues with it not turning on and the last week, so I've just been running it manually, and finally tonight I had a chance to sit down and get it all programmed. And you can see I still lots of weeds. I haven't got that weeded out and haven't put all my gravel in. Oh, here's something you might want to see. I had to move them out of the house because they were making too much of a stink. But these are ducklings that hatched out a week and a few days ago now. So we'll keep them in there for a little bit longer and then move them to a little bigger area. But they were just stinking up the house, so we moved them out to the greenhouse so they can stink all they want. And then the big project we had on today was up the outside of the greenhouse. This area, which originally was part of this garden. And so today I tilled it all out with my trusty little Mantis tiller there. What a great little machine. And yeah, we put mulch down, hilled up these beds and put mulch down between all the rows and against the greenhouse. And my wife put all kinds of stuff in here. I can't even tell you what everything is. I think these are all flowers. She's doing a whole bunch of cut flowers that she started this year. And so she's got some cut flowers in there. She's got, let's see, some purple sage, lavender. This is seeded in something. I'm not sure what she put in there. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know what these are either. It must be flowers. And maybe some peppers at the end, I'm not sure. More flowers. I'm not as much into the flowers as you can tell. Cilantro. I think there's calendula down there actually. I think it's those ones over there. But anyway, cilantro and some more seeds. Here we've got, oh my, we've got thyme and what's down here? Maybe some rosemary at the end. I think there's some pineapple, some basil, some pineapple sage. Yeah, some more basil right there. And this has nothing in it yet. So this is going to be all, I don't know what we're going to put in there. Maybe some peppers. We've got a package of banana peppers we might throw in there. This is zucchini along here. Actually started, and this is all rhubarb. I don't know if I showed you last time. The rhubarb was right on this edge, where the edge of the greenhouse landed directly on. So right now we have some rhubarb that's growing that got left behind. It didn't get dug out this spring. It's growing into the greenhouse, out of the greenhouse, all over. So what we had dug up, we split it all up and divided it, and it sets our rhubarb harvest patch harvest back this year. But we're gonna have all kinds of it now. We've got it all in through here and all the way along. So we'll have piles of rhubarb down the road in the future. I left a little patch here. I think I'm going to make a door possibly into this end of the greenhouse. Summertime it doesn't really matter, but in the wintertime it's hard to get to that backside, and early in the spring, and this will be a more convenient place for us to get access. So yeah, so that's a little update on the greenhouse project and all the growing and planting we're doing. Hopefully we get some rain soon, and stuff should really take off. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful evening.